So in this video, I want to talk to you a bit about the one advice I wish I would have received when I first started practicing. The advice is to focus. Focus on a specific condition. If you can focus on a niche market, if you can get very clear on what do you want to do, what are you good at, the area you want to target, then all of a sudden it becomes a lot easier. When I first started practicing, people would ask me all the time, what do you treat, or what is acupuncture helpful with? And my answer was always, it's good for everything. It's awesome. It's great medicine. It's a full medical system. And that was a horrible answer. It was a horrible answer because it wasn't really giving them a specific area. And because it was so vague, then it didn't really draw in anything. So I would encourage you to figure out with time, what are you good at? What are you passionate about? What are some of the areas you would think you would like to really specialize in? And imagine if you had a clinic that all you did was fertility. And we see that's something that's been done. They do well, and all of a sudden you become the expert, and everybody knows that the place to go for fertility is that clinic. And the messaging becomes more clear. All of a sudden, like when it comes time to marketing, they do all sorts of fertility stuff. Imagine if you had a clinic that does that offered acupuncture for patients that have cancer, to help them through the chemotherapy and all that. All of a sudden, again, you know who you have to talk to. You have to go to an oncologist, and you have to, make relationships with them. Instead of being so spread out and being the jack of all trade, focus. Another example, another area that I'm trying to specialize in, and yes, I have my general practice, and yes, I treat anxiety, and I treat pain, and I treat fertility, and I treat, your typical Chinese medicine things. But my specialty, the area where I am branching out, is related to eye diseases. So you might not know this, and a lot of people, and I didn't even know really that acupuncture was that effective, but you can do acupuncture to increase blood flow to the back of the eyes, which can be extremely helpful for people that have macular degeneration. So guess where I'm spending all my efforts and my marketing and my content and everything that with time that I'm generating is going to be focused on that particular group. All of a sudden, it becomes much easier for me to know what I want to do and areas I want to go and communicate. So I wish I would have received this information a long time ago. If you are brand new in practice, please figure out what you want to do. Another example, maybe it could be just Meniere's disease. This is an idea that came to me today. I had a patient, I've had recently a few patients that had vertigo or Meniere's disease or tinnitus or ringing in the ears. And I think that acupuncture is very good at treating dizziness and vertigo. And I've had really good results. And I found out that there's a group of people that have Meniere's disease that talk to each other. And there's a hospital I can go to that department and talk to some of those doctors and explain that I could do acupuncture to help increase blood flow to the ears, which would help with the drainage of the fluid that's in the ears. Pretty simple to understand. And then from there, that would really help them with the vertigo or the problems that they're experiencing. At the same time, we can encourage blood flow to the neck or help relax the jaw. And then it makes practice so much easier. So don't be a jack of all trade, be a specialist. And if you are a specialist, you will do well.